Good morning everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. So we've ended up with a fairly decent pin bar on the daily, and as I mentioned yesterday, we've got this massive head and shoulders here, and what happens is a lot of specifically retail traders would be trying to get in early on the head and shoulders, anticipating a big payday, and that's pretty much what would happen here. They'd start getting in and having really tight stop losses, and those stop losses would start getting triggered. Okay, so that's why whenever you see a big pattern like this in a higher time frame, you wait for the break and the retest on the higher time frame before getting in on it. For now, that is pretty much bottom of channel. Okay, so let's just get to this area here. And I just want to move across a bit. Okay, so we had the slide all the way down. We started off with a bang, rapidly getting down to the bottom of the channel, which was 12.363, and then we ended up with a pin bar and a confirmation bar. That green bar is a confirmation bar, and then we kind of went sideways. Okay, so looking at what's going on the US markets at the moment, they're looking poised to potentially break to the upside. Whether the DAX follows suit now is another story, but I would be interested in longs. Okay, so we've got a low, we've got a higher low, we've got a high, we've got a higher high. Okay, so we can still need to break through some levels. So the first level we need to get through is this area right here, 12597. Break through that, come back, retest it, then we've got an opportunity to start moving to the upside. We do have a number of trend lines. There's the first trend line. There's a second trend line which have been broken and retested. You can see what I'm doing. Top of the fractal, breakout, retest, and now move it to the next trend line. Okay, there you can see there's 3 touches on that. That's a fairly strong one, so I wouldn't be too surprised to see a pullback back into that area. So let's just do that. Okay, and then lastly we have that trend line. Okay, so that's a trend line that needs to break. So you can see it's an area of confluence here, and that's what we're looking for. So we're looking for a break of this 12,600 area, retest of it, then we're looking for longs. Okay, and I would pretty much be looking for something like, let's just do this like that. Okay, so first target would pretty much be 12,723. Second target is, sorry, let's just put this level in here. You can see there's a lot of congestion here. Okay, so first target would be 12,723. Second target would be 12,864, and lastly you'd be chasing 12,957. Okay, so the bigger picture here is we are in a, I want to minimize this, we are in a range. Okay, so you need to treat it accordingly and take your profit as often as possible. Okay, so from this area here you're talking about 100 points, 105 points, 220 points, and then 330 point trade. So nothing to pull your nose up against, but that's kind of the structure I see. Okay, advice again is get down to a lower time frame like a 15, and you will be able to, if it stays above the moving average, then you can pretty much just keep tracking it until you get your level and get out. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of my view on the DAX at the moment. Nothing more that I can add at the moment. Just bear in mind, politicians still rule the roost. You've got another week of it still, so what I'm doing at the moment is small positions and deep stop losses, very wide stop losses, and then just waiting them out. waiting for the setups and trading the setups, and you're probably going to find that you're not going to be in the market as often as possible, or as often as normal, but it doesn't really matter. So long as you get the setups and you'll be able to trade them. Just one thing I've just spotted while we're talking here is there is this little head and shoulders here on the 15. So there's a shoulder, there's a head, there's another shoulder. So inverse head and shoulders. So a break above that, 12,597 is going to validate it. I'm being a little bit conservative with it, and that takes us up to this area here of 12,864. Okay, anyway guys, that's it for me today. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.